just had our beet juice instead of our third coffee. Happy International Dance Day. I feel like everyone's a dancer, so happy International Dance Day. We're gonna get ready to flow, so do what you need. And if you're on your mat and sitting there, we'll take an extra minute, so start to tune in. And tuning in is checking in how you're doing and what's going on for you in this moment. Taking deep breaths, filling up your body with air, whatever that looks like. And if you are sitting, take your hands like Peter is overhead, and what that will do is expand your rib cage and allow you to breathe deeper with more air. So welcome if you're just tuning in. Sit nice and tall. Reach your arms over your head, expand your rib cage, and slowly exhale all your air. Our screen is turned sideways, so you can turn your phone to the side if you'd like to see us. And because it is International Dance Day, so sit up nice and tall, you can start tuning in and closing your eyes. I wanted to read something that I posted today from Martha Graham. And it's about dance, and I think it's really relevant to all of us, so here it is. There is vitality, a life force, and energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one of you in all of time, this expression is unique. And if you block it, it will never exist through any other medium, and it will be lost. The world will not have it. It is not your business to determine how good it is, nor how valuable, nor how it compares with any other expressions. It is your business to keep it yours clearly and directly, to keep the channel open. You do not even have to believe in yourself or your work. You have to keep yourself open and aware to all the urges that motivate you. Keep the channel open. No artist is pleased. No satisfaction, whatever at any time. There is only a queer divine dissatisfaction, a blessed earnest that keeps us marching and makes us more alive. Martha Graham. Isn't that awesome? So the work for us is to stay open and to not judge good, bad, right, wrong. Just be. And if you don't express yourself, your unique offering, it doesn't exist and the world doesn't have it. So keep opening yourself up. All right, bring your hands to heart center. Rub them together first. Now, as you extend your spine up towards the sky, lower your chin down towards your chest, draw your rib cage in. I'm going to say that a lot today because I did a class with Risto yesterday. And that cue is a really good reminder. Draw your ribs in. Tune in. Set any intentions you'd like for this next hour. And let's open with the vibration of an Om. No judgment. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to Om. Two more times. Inhale. Sit here for a moment. Feel that impact of the sound going throughout your body. And when you're ready, slowly make your way to a downward facing dog. We'll start in a gentle down dog today. So you can have your knees very bent. You can undulate your spine. So you do you. And I really do. I love waking up the toes. So wake up your toes. That might be coming high onto your heels. Yeah, onto your tippy toes. Rolling your ankles. And then gaze towards the top of your hands and just see that your wrists are straight, reaching up. Lengthen your arms. Now bring energy into your hands. So be open to the practice today and feel your rhythm. Just stay really in tune to you. I was doing, speaking of Martha Graham, the other day, my sister got me into doing Martha Graham videos on YouTube. And I used to do it when I was younger, and I forgot, I was reminded how much they use this belly to initiate their movements. So today, really use your mula bandha, your low belly, to keep lifting and moving and expanding. So find your flow. Yeah, you guys good? I didn't really check in. Hi. So good to see you. We're so happy you're here. Yeah. Okay, lift your heels up high, bend your knees deeply, and press your chest towards your thighs. Yeah. And then spread in between your shoulder blades. Good. And come down onto your knees, please, slowly. Come to cat-cow. Bring your wrists under your shoulders. Nice. Extend your right leg back. Straight. So once you're here, you have the straight line. Now point your toes, lift your foot up. Good. Now reach your left arm in the opposite direction. Stretch and then come down. Good. Other leg. Straighten your left leg. Good. Point your foot and flex. And then reach that right arm there. Good. And then lower down. Good. Downward facing dog. Press, stretch. Lengthen your hamstrings. Nice. Straighten your arms. And open and spread between your shoulder blades. Come back to all fours. Now reach your right and left arm and right leg in opposite directions. Right leg, left arm. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Now instead of coming to the floor, please bring your elbow to your knee at the center line. Yes. And inhale, reach away. Exhale to center. One more time. Inhale, reach. Really slowly, exhale, squeeze, and then release. Good. Other side. Inhale, lengthen your left leg and your right arm. Stretch. On your exhale, bring it to the center, and it's your center, your core that's initiating the movement. Inhale, reach and spread. Exhale, squeeze. Yes. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Now hold it up. Inhale, on your exhale, lift, and then slowly release. Yeah, good. Downward facing dog or child's pose. Nice. Walk it out, walk it out. Come back to your knees, please, all the way down. Yes. Now lift your right arm to the side and feed it through your left, twisting, looking to your left. You can walk your left arm up. Good. Take a breath, and on your exhale, just open and release the side body. Nice to see you, Connor. Good, and then slowly switch sides. Hi Jessie. So start like this for one breath. Yeah, this left elbow is reaching up. This might be where you go. And if you want to start walking this left hand up to the side, to the back, do it. Is that good? Thanks, Peter. One more breath. And then slowly unravel. this time, bring your knees in together. Place your forehead on the ground and your hands by your legs. Yeah, just curl it in. So with your forehead on the ground, this is a good time to tune in, check your intentions, and then bring your belly button up to your spine in this pose. So it's relaxed but also active. Nice. Now walk your hands in front of you and lift your hips up to the sky, knees and hips in one line. Keep walking your hands forward. Keep your elbows off the ground and press your chest towards the ground here, looking at your fingertips. Yeah, you're stretching your waist and your ribs away from one another. Yeah, keep walking it forward. Good. Pressing your hips up to the sky. Nice. You should find this nice stretch in between your shoulder blades. So keep going. One more breath. Exhale. Bring your hands back to the mat. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Gaze at your navel. Charge up your legs so your thighs are engaged. And then slowly walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Now bend your knees deeply. Sit into this chair pose. Great. So your feet can stay hip distance apart or walk them together. Okay. Hands can stay on the floor. Stay one more breath. And then straighten your legs out. Place your palms on blocks or flat to the ground. Lengthen your head towards the ground. Bend your knees one more time. Lift your arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers. Draw your ribs down. Stretch your arms. Sink lower. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Sink lower. Squeeze your inner thighs together. One more breath. Focus, focus, focus. And then press up. Samastitihi. Nice. Let's flow. Inhale, reach up. Gaze at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Press your feet into the ground. Charge up your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back, high plank. Lower to a low push-up. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just like that. Come back to a high plank. Press your hands into the mat, and it might help to grip it. Good. Low push up, low push up. You can come down to your knees at any time. Now swoop forward to an up dog. Take a breath and find the breath that's lengthening your low back. See how Peter looked down? That sometimes is really nice to lengthen your back. His thighs are off the mat. Toes are pointed. Good. There's lots of integrity in his feet. And then downward facing dog. Yes, nice undulation of the spine. Let's do that again. Inhale into this high plank pose. Press your hands, press your heels to the back of the mat or the room. Low push up, you can come down to your knees. Up dog or cobra. Look down first, then maybe raise your gaze. Downward facing dog, untuck your toes. Yeah, undulate your spine. One last time. Inhale forward to a high plank. Lower to a chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Lift your right leg up into the sky. Open that hip and stretch. Bend your knee if you'd like. Kick your seat a couple times. Now bring that right leg to the side. So you can lay it on me, Peter, if you want. Rest your leg. Okay, now bring it through in front of you. Straighten that leg all the way to the left. And reach your left arm up to the sky. Open any amount. And then slowly back through. Find the sweet spot here. Back up, right leg reaches high and lower down. Left side. Reach your left leg up. Open your hip. Bend it a couple times. Kick your seat. Inhale, reach, and then open to the left. Lay it on your neighbor or the wall. Lift it up and bring it through to the right. So just be gentle with your shoulders and your hips. Then reach any amount. And back through, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg all the way up. And lower it down. Inhale, lift your heels up, gaze between your hands and hop or step. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, fly high. Gaze at your thumbs. Exhale, Samasthiti. Feel this, feel your heartbeat. Take a moment, close your eyes. Going, bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Any variation you want. Nice. Draw your ribs in, sink lower. Inhale, all together. Exhale, let's flow. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. What's up dog, as Ryan says. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Bring it forward, warrior one. Sink low, pivot your back heel. Inhale, reach up. Let's go. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your palms. Press your heels back, low to high. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg reaches up. Exhale, flow forward, warrior one. Pivot your right heel down, reach your arms up, ribs in. Exhale, chaturanga. Nice, hi, welcome if you're just joining. Upward facing dog, nice rotation of your arms. Downward facing dog, good. Right leg lifts up, warrior one, stay 3 breaths. That's one. With each breath, open and sink. Charge up your feet. Feel your heels pressing your big toe. Reach your arms higher for the last breath. Exhale, flow. Good. Keep it strong. I use the word integrity, so whatever that means to you, keep the integrity of your poses and don't give them up for speed. So follow your breath. Left side, reach your leg up. Warrior one, 3 breaths. So the first one, you're feeling it. You may sink lower. Second one, your mula bandha, your low belly is lifting up like you're holding your urine. Keep that engaged. And then release any tension in your neck and go for it. Last breath. Exhale, chaturanga, release. Good. Up dog. We'll meet in downward facing dog where you get to take a breath, or child's pose. Know what your body needs today. Keep opening to what's here. Right leg lifts up into the sky. Come into a lunge. So right leg in between your hands. Now first, fire up your back leg. So straighten it out. And then inhale, lift your chest. Reach your arms up. Good. If you want to draw that knee down at any time, please go for it. So from here, sink lower in that front leg and really fire up this back heel so there's energy. Yeah. Gaze up, gaze up. And if you would like, back bend here. Now interlace your hands behind your back. Yes. Open your chest. Anytime I feel wobbly or out of balance, I do say the word ground to myself, ground. And then see if you can spread those front toes. So your thumb, your big toe and your pinky toe are pressing down. One more breath. Exhale, gaze up, hands come to prayer. Now take a gentle twist. So you can walk this leg in or lower it. And inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Left elbow on the outside of your right leg. And then find your variation. Keep lengthening your spine, drawing your right hip back. And then slowly release. Draw this left knee down. Straighten your right leg out. Untuck your toes. Flex that foot. Now stay lifted here. So straight back, straight spine. Gaze forward. And keep lengthening. Keep drawing that right hip back. Good. And then lunge forward. Straighten that back leg out. Bring your hands in front of you, downward facing dog. Left side. So lift that left leg up, bring it through to a lunge. Keep your right heel pressing back. Start rising up. Good. Yeah, do what you did on this side, on the other side. Lift and lengthen. As soon as you start lifting, you'll feel a nice stretch in this right hip. You can soften this knee if it's very intense, or bend it to make it more intense. Everyone's body is unique. Now interlace your hands behind your back and open your chest. Good. Start to gaze up. Open your throat. And then slowly come forward. Release those hands. Good. And let's go into a twist on the left side. So inhale, exhale, twist. So you'll want to take that left hip, keep drawing it back. Yeah, find your variation, arms open. Keep pressing this back. Nice. You can have a bind here. One more breath, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, unwind, draw your right knee down and flex that front foot, straighten it out. So you may want to take some time to wiggle, 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 and keep lengthening, straighten your back. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, keep lengthening. Draw that left hip back. And then come forward into a lunge pose. Hands are planted. Raise your back leg, your right leg is straight. Downward facing dog. Good. Look between your hands, hop or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. Great. Reach your arms up. Gaze up, draw your ribs in. Let's sink lower. And lower. Final breath. Nice. Now plant your palms on the ground. Walk your feet back. Crow pose, Bakasana. So to start, lift your heels up. Press your hands into the ground. Take your knees either to the outside or your armpits. And then shift your weight forward. You okay? Now gaze a couple inches in front of you, and maybe you bring your right toes up, your left toes, and take 3 breaths here wherever you are. If you're in crow, lift your right toes towards your seat, and then your left. Right and left. One more time. Right and left. Hop back, Bakasana. So hop into a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Okay, take your right hand in the center of the mat. Vashisthasana. Pivot your heels. Yeah, so they're both drawing down. And then let's start with the first straight plank. So right hand pressing down, left hand up in the sky. Feel this side of your body arching, yes. And then your shoulder blades are moving away, spreading. Now if you want, fly that top leg up Any variation you want. Play with it, go for it. Set it up. Okay, one more breath, full breath. Exhale, release. Good, come to plank. You can take a vinyasa or a down dog. We like the heart. Nice, Peter. Cool, yeah, let's do the left side. Left hand in the center of the mat. Come forward and then rotate open to the right. Stack your hips first like we did. So let's start with that straight line. Nice. Lifting up as much as you can. And then reach your right arm up to the sky. Then you can take your variation. Right leg up. Tree pose. You're welcome. Isn't this nice? See how he's arching his back? He's looking up. Don't be afraid to fall. That's how we learn. Last breath. Really fill your body up. Exhale, release, down dog, vinyasa, child's pose. Nice. Right leg lifts up into the sky, warrior two, right side. Pivot your back heel down, flow your arms open. Let's go 3 breaths. Sink down here, spread, release any tension. Hula bandha, lifting up, draw your ribs in. Last breath, sink low. Extended side angle. So for this extended side angle, your arm could go down to your foot or bring your front arm to your thigh. Draw your right hip back and then reach your left arm to the wall in front of you or whatever is there. Palm is facing down, so this helps with the shoulder to rotate it. And then if you have any issues with your neck, just stare at the wall or gaze at the wall. If you want, you can start looking into the palm of your hand. I know you're still in the pose while I'm talking. Good job. Keep breathing. Gaze at the floor. Come up to warrior two. Take a breath in warrior two. Remember this pose and the strength that you have in your legs here. Straighten out that front leg. Trikonasana. So reach your right arm forward as you draw your right hip back. And then place your hand to your foot, your shin or a block behind you. And then reach that left arm up. If you have any neck issues, you can bend this elbow and bring your hand to your hip. Extend your spine forward and then rotate your right rib under as you gaze up over to the wall in front of you. Take 2 more breaths. That front leg is as straight as it can be. 1 more breath. Good. Gaze down at the floor for a moment. Bring both hands down. Take your back heel even further back for a fold over. So both hips are now going to be square. Inhale, lengthen your torso. Exhale, fold. So this option is either hands on the ground. You can bring your hands behind your back and start doing a reversed prayer. Gaze at your toes and lengthen, lengthen. 1 more breath. Plant your palms. Take your leg back to a chaturanga or meet us in down dog. Good. Left side. Left leg floats up into the air. Bring it through, warrior two. Pivot your back heel down. Reach your arms open, 3 breaths. So the stance that you take is up to you. Your hips are drawing down. Mula bandha engaged, ribs down, beautiful. Reach in opposite direction, find your focus. Extended side angle, top arm lowers down to where it's going here or the foot, and then reach your right arm in that opposite direction. Nice, creating this really strong angle. Press your outer edge of your foot down And then lengthen your torso. Nice. Now gaze either at the ceiling in front of you or in the inside of your palm. One more breath. On your exhale, flow to warrior two and then straighten your front leg out. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach your left arm forward, left hip comes back. Bring your hand to the ankle, shin, or floor or block. Reach your right arm up. Now, back bend a little if you like that opening instead of shifting your weight forward. And then keep this hip moving up and in as you open your torso. Keep twisting. One more, lengthen, beautiful. Gaze at the floor, both hands come down. So pivot your back heel towards the mat. You can walk it in a little. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold. Bring your left hip back so your hips are square. Gaze at your toes, and you can bring your hands to reverse prayer. Nice. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Go in, go in. Great. One more breath. And then on your exhale, plant your palms, vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. So any balance pose you want. So you can stay in down dog. You can come into a forearm balance. Or you can go into a handstand or child's pose. So for forearms, bring your forearms down to the ground. Your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Okay, so not out. That will give you not so much stability, but in. Place your whole hand on the ground and then take your toes and heels up and walk them towards the top of the mat. Maybe this is where we go. If you have a wall and want to play, headstand is a great option. I'm going to go to a wall. So play, please don't hurt yourselves. Be safe. Three more breaths wherever you are. Keep playing. If you come down, go back up. That cue, Risto, yesterday, draw your ribs in, has helped me find that place of stability. Slowly start coming down. Find a nice tight child's pose. Knees in, arms draw down. Yeah. Take a couple breaths. Okay, downward facing dog. And from down dog, walk yourself all the way to the top of the mat. Take that down dog to stretch your spine out. And now come to the top of your mat. Here you can face forward. Okay. Balancing poses. So for this first balance pose, let's take our ankle across our left leg. Hands come to prayer and start sitting back. So seat is going back towards your back wall. Hands in prayer so your chest is nice and open. You want to find that sweet spot where your hips are opening. You feel that sensation, but no pain in your knee. So keep your foot flexed. So stay here or bring your outside of your arms, your triceps to your shin. And then you can start bringing your hands down to the ground, placing your weight into those hands. Toes wrap around your left elbow and shift your weight forward. Stay gazing in front of you. Maybe your back leg lifts up and off. One more breath. And then slowly come back out of that pose as gracefully as you came in, or not. Stand like a tree for a moment. Feel your roots in the ground. Left side. Take your left shin. You You're gonna take your ankle, cross it over your right thigh, and then sit back. Slowly, hands come to prayer, lift your chest. And you know where we're going, so do your thing here. One thing to look at is if your left hip is down, just bring it up so it's in line with your right and sit back. And if you're going into that balance pose, bring your triceps on the outside of your shin. Really strong here. Then plant your hands, shift your weight forward. Come onto your right tippy toes, curl your left foot around your right tricep. Lift your hips up, shift your weight forward. 3 breaths. And slowly walk your hands back. Come out. Stand like a tree. Okay. Take your right foot open to a wide second. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open your chest. Gaze up. 1 breath. And pour your heart forward. Good. Reach your arms up. Once you're here, you're welcome to rotate your arms right and left. And then bend your knees for a moment. Straighten them out. Reach your head down towards the ground. Whew. Are you sweating? I have a lot of sun songs on this playlist. Maybe the vitamin D in the sun, I'm calling it out. And then slowly come up. Yeah. Reach your arms to the sides. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, fold forward. So this time, place your hands on the mat in between your ankles. So what? Yeah. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now walk your hands to the outsides of your feet or peace fingers around your big toes. One more time, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Keep lifting your hips up to the sky and your thighs are engaged. Then use your biceps to pull yourself down even more. And if your head's on the ground, feel like you can walk your feet in closer, and that'll help you lengthen your spine. One more breath. Hands come back to the ground on your exhale. Halfway lift. Bring your hands to your hips and slowly come up. Nice. Take a breath here. Walk your feet together however you want. And then let's vinyasa to the ground. So inhale, lift your arms up, wash this out. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come into a high plank. And then lower yourself slowly, elbows into your sides. When you get to your lowest point, don't go down, just hold it there. Now shift right and left. Right, left, good. Right, left. Good, right, left. Hold it, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower down. Shalabhasana. Interlace your hands behind your back. Lengthen your legs, lengthen your spine, and inhale, lift up. You got it, look up. Listen to your spine. Get in tune with your breath. One more inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower down. Place your left cheek on the ground. Okay, and then bend your legs. Down your asana, are you ready? Flex your feet, open your shoulders, press your legs back, and lift up. Rock back and forth. Okay, lifting up. Now if you have the space, roll onto your right. Here we go. Open. Keep the integrity of this back bend. Keep looking up and back. And then come back up through center. Lift up. And over to the left. Woo. Keep pressing your feet away. looking up and back. One more breath. And then back through center. Lift up. Just when you thought we were done, go for it. Full expression of this pose. You got it. Lift your toes. And then release. Right cheek on the ground. Relax. Place your hands next to your chest. Child's pose. Good. Take a breath. Relieve any tension in your back. And then come forward. Bring your hands to your mat. Snake yourself forward, upward facing dog. Open, open, open. And then come onto your knees. Good. Ustrasana. So, for this Ustrasana, you can place something soft under your knees. And we want to push your hips forward. So tuck your toes under first. Take your hands to your low back, either up or down, and start looking up by pressing your hips forward. And then go to your fullest extent here. So your hands can draw down, hands can come to prayer, and it might be fun for you to start lifting your arms up and looking up. Take a couple breaths, breathe. Nice. If you can, you're not dizzy, try closing your eyes. Stay here for 3 more breaths. And slowly come out. Sit on your heels for a moment, hands come to your thighs. Just feel the impact of that pose. Okay, and then make your way to sit in between your heels, so knees together, heels apart, and you can move your calves away. If this doesn't work for you, bring your feet together, knees apart. And when you're ready, you can stay here or start making your way back onto your elbows, one elbow at a time. Open your chest and find your full extension. You can lay all the way down onto the ground and grab your elbows overhead. So sensation, not pain. And feel the stretch up the whole front of your body. One more breath, deep inhale, deep exhale, and then slowly take your elbows to the ground, press yourself up, good. Come to the right side and take your legs away, lay all the way down on your back. So going into some back bending, place your feet on the ground and slowly lay all the way down. So if you're using props, get them close to you. Place your hands on the ground, touch your heels just to see if you can keep them close. Any hip issues, you're welcome to take this a bit wider. And if you're well practiced in back bends, maybe take your feet all the way together. Okay, inhale, lift your hips. Press them up by pressing your feet down. Then walk your hands, interlace them under your back. Press your pinkies down, lift your hips. Your heart and chest is coming towards the back of the space. Press your heels in, chest up. 5 breaths. Now either stay up or if you want, come down. We're going to go up 2 more times. And if that number has made you a bit not present, just forget it. And then inhale, go up, press your hips up. Chest comes towards the back of the space. Press your pinkies down. Good job. I feel everyone's focus. Nice work. And then third set, you can either stay or come down. And for this one, Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing bow. Take your hands by your ears, elbows draw in, and then press your hands up, arching back. Go ahead. Third set. Find the movement in it. Go inwards. Nice. Play with it. You can lift your legs. Straighten your legs out or walk your feet towards your hands. You can come onto your tippy toes. Keep opening your chest. Let's start with 5 here. 5 breaths. Final back bend, maybe of the day. Let's go. If you've gone down, you're welcome to come back up in any variation. Last one, inhale. Exhale, slowly come down. Close your eyes. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. One hand on your heart, one hand on your chest. Feel your heartbeat. Our daughter Luna keeps asking, if we're not breathing, does our heart still beat? The answer is if you hold your breath for a moment, yes, it will still beat. Okay, feel your heartbeat. Feel how alive you are, your aliveness, your you-ness. So either stay here, and if you want another back bend, go on up. Okay. Bring your knees close into your chest. So knees to forehead, forehead to knees, either way. And rock yourself up and down. Come to a seated position. Nice. Good. Straighten your legs, flex your feet. Bring your hands next to your seat. Lengthen your spine. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands towards your big toes or the outside of your feet, please. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Fold over your legs. Take 3 breaths. Last one, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then slide your hands behind you to the sides of your body. Keep your feet together. We're going into Purvottanasana. Lift your seat up, look up. You can also bend your legs and lift your seat, so you decide which variation you want. Shaking is good here. Transforming our muscles in this moment. Lift your chest, lift your seat. 2 more breaths. And slowly come down. Good. So keep your hands here, bend your knees. And now from here, just lift one leg up and then the other. Navasana variation. Okay. So legs are bent or straight. And then you can slowly start lifting your spine, lifting your chest, and reaching forward. Now everyone straighten your legs for a moment. Here we go. 1. And bend them. And straighten. straight. Good. You might play that rocking game, right? Rock, rock, rock. It's good. Squeeze your legs. Now when we go to low boat, you're gonna come onto your sacrum, lower your legs, scoop out your belly, and hold in any low boat you can. Then if you'd like, when your back is okay, release your hands. 3, 2, now we're going back to a high boat, so you're gonna shift your weight forward. You can bend your knees and grab behind your legs, your variation. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lower down. You can also do this with your feet on the ground. 3, 2, 1. Grab your legs, bend your knees, come back up. Last variation, grab the outsides of your feet if you can and want. Lift your legs. You can also grab your peace fingers, big toes. Inhale, lengthen. Now fold this up. Bring your legs towards your forehead. And you close it up. Bend those elbows. Okay. And bend your legs. Good. Stay seated. Bring your hands behind you. Shift your seat in between your hands. Good. Now take your right ankle on the outside of your left leg. Inhale, lengthen here, and you can fold. So this is one option. Second option is to lift your knee higher than your ankle and bring your ankle either on the inside where your waist is or your hip, or Janu Shirshasana, right foot on the inside of your left leg. And then inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. If you have that bind, you bring your right hand around to your right big toe. One more breath. And slowly release. Yeah, feels good. Now take this right foot, 2 fists in between. Left hand comes behind your left seat. Reach up with your right arm. Exhale, fold forward. Grab your foot or reach it around your back. Reach for your left hand. Inhale, lengthen. Squeeze your right leg in and fold. Okay, and slowly release. Good. Take this right foot on the outside of your left leg. Right hand comes behind your seat. Inhale, lift your left arm up and twist. So your left arm can be on the outside of your right leg, or grab your right leg. Now inhale, lengthen. And on your exhale, feel your belly and your ribs going to the back of your space. Close your eyes. One more. And let's release slowly. Bring both legs together. Left side. Take your left ankle, and you know the options. So either across your right thigh, Janu Shirshasana, left foot to the inside of your right leg, or take your toes up to your hip, reach around. Now inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. So right hand is on the outside of your right leg, keep lengthening, and then bend your elbows to get you closer. Nice. One more breath. And then slowly come up. Now take that left foot, place it flat on the floor, take 2 fists and measure in between the space there, your foot and your thigh. Right hand comes behind, reach your left arm up and forward. That'll give you space to take that bind if you're taking it. So you can reach for your right foot or wrap your left arm around and grab your right wrist. Now inhale, you're gonna lengthen, and imagine that we were shifting your weight forward here. Shoulders are coming down. It helps to squeeze that left leg in. Inhale, lengthen one more time. Exhale, fold. And then slowly release. Take your left foot on the outside of your right leg. Left hand to your seat. to lift your spine. Then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the left. Close your eyes, 3 breaths. Flex your right foot.
Let that spirit roll, thread it through the thunder.
And slowly release.
Let the sky see.
Reach that right leg down. Take your hips to the center of your mat. Roll onto your back, shoulder stand. So for shoulder stand, you can lift your legs simply up into the air. This is great. Viparita Karani, legs in the air. Or shift your weight towards the back of your space. Take your hands to your low back. Now walk your hands together and then your elbows closer in. Lift your toes up into the air, reach them up. And just like in Strasana, keep lifting your hips up. And if shoulder stand doesn't work for you today, any other closing pose you'd like.
Where we drove the country, our feet stained in the rain. Laid some good prisoners.
And then slowly take your toes overhead or bend your knees in. You can point your toes or flex them, interlace your hands behind your back. Lift your thighs up. And then slowly reach for your feet and keep your legs straight as you roll all the way down. Fish pose if you are in that shoulder stand. So straighten your legs, place your forearms on the ground, open your throat, open your chest. Slowly release down. So for this last one, it can be happy baby and rock side to side. Or take your knees in, shift them to the right, and then gaze to the left. So for these closing poses, get really attuned for what you need. And then take your knees into center and over to the other side. This video will be done in 1 minute and 50 seconds. So I'll start you in a closing series, and please close this out how you would like. And now come back to center. Instead of Shavasana, I'll guide you through just a seated meditation. So come to seated. Sit up on a bolster. Hands come to heart center. Please do take your Shavasana for a full song that you love. With your hands in center.
Don't you carry stones in your bowl of light.
Let's take 10 breaths here. So just notice how present you can be when you're focusing on your breath.
Stones in your bowl of light.
Thank you so much for joining.
Stones,
Thank you, Peter. Thank you to all the musicians who made this practice so enjoyable.